Alright, welcome back to some more Star Rail. As you can see, I got Saridra. Yes, it did cost me money. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, this team is... First of all, by the way, this is the first ever time that I have a team in this game that only has one real DPS character. And no other real DPS characters. Most of my others include multiple DPSs, you know, like multiple DPSs, a lot of DPSs. This is the first time I'm not doing that, and by the way, this team is broken. I mean, I don't have them built up like as good as they could be because I don't have light cones, right? But let's just say in the simulated universe, I've been able to, with having her skill make Phanon's enhanced skill in his ultimate state strike twice, do well over 2 million damage. So, yeah. Also, I am currently polling for Evernight. I don't have her yet. Funny thing with that, though, is I did pull a 5-star. You wanna know who I pulled, though? You wanna know who I pulled as a 5-star on the banner, right? You know who I pulled as a 5-star instead of Evernight? Bronya over here. Which is ironic considering that she is also a Harmony Wind character. Or wait, no, that was different. Sorry, I'm stupid. That was back in Saridra. That was back in Saridra's banner, I pulled her. I'm stupid, sorry. I'm tired as well. But yeah, that has not gone very well for me so far of trying to get Evernight. I am very happy that we're getting the other 5-star Dawn Hung for free. So yeah, second half of this update I'll be saving up for whatever characters come out next. And I've wasted enough time talking, so let's get right on into this now. Not the Trial of Equilibrium or the Fate. I still need to do this. I'll be doing that off camera, sorry.
In Ides Elysiae, I crossed paths with Cyrene.
I was gonna say, do we need this, but oh well.
And Herta. They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle. But Lygus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him.
Here, I'll just let this autoplay in the background here.
To the era of the first flame chase journey,
but like, just one thing that I find very funny is that I've like listened to Evernight's lines when she enters, when she's entered into a team with like certain other characters and stuff, right? I find it so funny that like with every other character, she has that kind of like sarcasm to like everything she says, like that underlining like sarcasm to everything, right? Stella's like the only one that she's just like cool with.
Guided by Herta's hints,
Speaking of Evernight,
Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lygus's cage. Within the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight, appeared with the world-bearing core flame.
I don't think those strange sounds are supposed to be in the background. They sounds like a bunch of things just mashing together.
Amidst the desolation of Akma, Cyrene left behind memories of a long war.
Fucking Christ, last update hit hard. Which is why I'm kind of scared for this one. It's like, how does it get worse from here? We still haven't really defeated Lygus, really.
The tales of High Sealands and the first flame chase journey were unveiled.
Not that we know of, anyways.
High Sealands, who had been waiting.
Well, we still haven't defeated Iron 2.
Led me to the vortex.
Is the main thing.
There, Lygus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society number 1, Xandar. High Sealands and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone. But the geniuses in Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of the Remembrance to drive him back. I successfully reversed the course of the
Sorry if there was a
Aeronova,
little bit of echo there for
delaying
a
the
second. I
birth
had
of
to
Iron
disconnect my
2.
headset. So my
However,
audio on my TV started
another
playing again.
force now seems to be stirring.
Alright, let's go.
Be at ease. This place too shall know my protection.
Understood, Richard. Continue the trailblazing expedition. Toward the new dawn, I guess. Please. Oh no, not. Do not. Literally just straight up replaying the end of last.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphorius' tragedy can finally end.
Hopefully. I don't think we're quite there yet, unfortunately, but
This Aeronova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron 2.
let's kill the fuck.
But I still feel like something's not right.
Of course something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
That's right, there's no Evernight, would you be bothered to maybe come and help us? I mean, help us to help March, right? Which, by the way, people pointed this out and I cannot unsee it now. Evernight is essentially just like, I forget the name exactly, but like the dark version of Zila in Honkai Impact 3rd. It's like the same dynamic pretty much, and I cannot unsee it now.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the Remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Weird. No one ever mentioned this.
Ever mentioned what?
The core flame of time.
It looks returned though, right? Hi.
When did it get returned?
That is a very good question.
You used Memoria to resist me. But did you not consider the possibility that...
Xandar, I am sick and fucking tired of hearing your voice. Sick and fucking tired of it.
the Remembrance
Far
and
tired
their
of it.
children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Isn't March a child of the moon?
Are you saying the Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess?
Of course they are. Black Swan, a memo keeper, is literally the one that brought us here. Yes, they're getting involved.
Then I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
Fair enough, I guess.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you.
I'm sorry, memo snatchers?
The Memo Keepers covet Amphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the Remembrance is never the erudition's ally.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphorius.
Of course.
They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy.
Yes, but then when that common enemy ceases to exist, then we have a problem, now don't we?
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals? waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the Eons. The war has long begun, Screwlum. 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end, and the destruction is only one of them. Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies.
Nihility.
And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the 2 inorganic emperors, they could have ascended to the throne of destruction. But they were thwarted by the Eon's plots, and became prisoners of the erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second emperor had a body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being. Guess who was the one who influenced his thinking?
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you.
Thank you,
Logic,
Screwlum.
you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt trapped.
I fucking hate the fact that he mentioned that he has multiple different bodies, dude. I swear if we have to deal with this guy again in the future, can we not just destroy all of them right here, right now, please?
But patience became my strongest weapon because of this. I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting?
You always say that, but like every time you get more and more annoyed. What's a bit more waiting? He says, annoyed as all fucking hell that he's gonna have to keep waiting. It's like, my dude.
You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
Oh, you're right. We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking. And we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this debate.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Huh? How are you here?
Anaxagoras.
He's just as confused as me.
I see.
I don't. Please enlighten me.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think. Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran.
You.
And in the flame chase journey that she experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution. Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy. I didn't know until I tried it, but this is simply brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book.
He's fucking loving this, isn't he?
Then, I
He
will
is
step onto the
absolutely
stage at
loving
the
this.
perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate.
What's the truth? Give it to me.
And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
In a good way, please?
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd.
You were the one who...
But I can't help but admire it.
Yeah, you were the one
You
who...
managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan all of this within Amphorius. It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment.
Yeah, because you're only focused on it awakening Iron Tomb. None of the other human element that you've created here.
Perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
You don't say. You don't say. Really. Really. I'd argue there was a grand total of maybe about 13-ish oversights just within this last cycle alone. Hence why you are here now.
More than just one?
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join our discussion.
Uh-oh.
Still haven't noticed it.
Did it ever
In the
meet?
past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we?
Miss Cyrene disappeared.
Where is she? Where's Alicia? Where's...
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone.
Hi, Evernight. God, it's nice to hear your voice again, March. Very different.
But I
very
see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear. Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me,
No.
even though I am an uninvited guest. I wouldn't do that. Ever. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us.
Okay.
You mean, what's going on with March 7th?
Yes. And by proxy, you.
Good. I like people who don't beat around the bush. So, let's talk about the one thing you should know.
Am I gonna get some straight fucking answers on Amphorius for the first goddamn time?
Your friend March 7th is no more.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello?
Yep. No more. March 7th entered this world long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away like a lone candle in the fog. And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it.
Alright. We can get March back though, right? She's literally the poster child of this game.
I'll now answer your other question. About who returned the core flame of time in this cycle.
Was that you?
The answer is simple. No one ever did.
Well then why the fuck is it here?
I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong.
Yes, very much so. We kind of need that, Evernight. We gotta need it.
When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now...
Alright, this scares me because in the special program they did mention the fact that Evernight essentially is just like, yeah, doing the best, what she thinks is the best to preserve March 7th's dreams. No matter the cost. Which, I think Evernight may be twisting March 7th's dream of to travel forever on the Astral Express into something not really what it's supposed to be.
I shall claim the divine authority of time. There's not much in this universe that I care about, except March 7th and her cherished companions. The Divine Authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world. You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World-Bearer's memories.
Yes? What are you trying to
This
do?
immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Era Nova that this world has never before seen.
Yeah, that sounds great. No, maybe instead what we do is we just integrate in what you might want to do to save, help, whatever, March 7th, into the rest of the stuff.
It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten, and who deserves to be remembered.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right anyway.
With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world, and let a flawless Amphorius be born from the chaos. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze.
Yeah, that's great. No, I kind of want the fucking people we've met on Amphorius to survive, though. And I have the feeling that you're gonna say no to that. So you see, we're at an impasse here.
Mere mortals. Flawed individuals. Failed heroes. People like them cannot nurture the world, and would only become memory impurities. Yet being forgotten is the normal state of life. The universe is like a wasteland, filled with rubbish, where occasional treasures lie undiscovered. Besides,
Oh, the background of the
that's what
Vortex of
March
Genesis is
7th
glitched out
wanted.
again, yo-yo. I don't think it is, actually.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue, without an end.
Yeah, she would only really want that, though, beside the people who she's met along the way. You do understand, right?
I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
Friend, what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new world.
No?
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest.
Hear me out here, Evernight. Listen, I have an idea here. How about instead we just combine the two? You know, you want to bring March back? We can do that. I want to keep everyone that I've met already. We can do that too.
So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation.
What if I do, though?
Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost memory.
Great. This is gonna be wonderful, isn't it?
Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago, after all. It was on that night when a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the
Huh?
Astral Express. That was when you showed up, without even saying anything. Huh. I see.
So what is Evernight? Because I know that there was like theories or whatever that Evernight is not actually really connected to the Remembrance, but instead to like a different path or whatever. Some people were saying the Velocity, which isn't that what we were kind of dealing with when whatever the fuck his name is arrived on the Astral Express in that one small little thing. So maybe.
Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius? That's gonna be tough to answer. 97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But unfortunately, no one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone. Like how the Memo Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost. A being. Unperceived by all. But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. She and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now. And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
They are all humans who got lured into this place. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. Did the Memo Snatchers do that?
If that is the case, then the Memo Snatchers did do that. I have a bone to pick with them.
I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius had remained undiscovered for so long.
Yeah, I am too.
Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have? Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action? Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble.
Yeah.
That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the Garden's observers. Am I wrong? There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you. Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything.
Thanks, that is very, very insightful. What the fuck is that?
But you must polish this pebble with your own hands. And it will require all of your memories. What will I turn into after that? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it. If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. Besides, the mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
Fucking life.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
Lygus, I swear to God.
So, he can't see you, huh? As expected. Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks. But you... how did you overcome the ultimate protocol?
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up all of my memories.
We just fucking started. We just fucking started. Why? Why are we
Cast
already
down
doing
this
this, Mario?
pebble, and let everything in this world be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion.
Why did her voice become that all of a sudden? Enter safe zone. It doesn't look safe exactly.
I promise you.
Why is that voice? Oh, the transition.
Let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Oh yes, Evernight, this looks very nice. Oh, this looks real nice. That looked real nice, Evernight. Yeah, we're not fucking taking you up on your fucking offer. And what is happening now? Oh no. Donna?
Is this... the parlor car? Am I back already? But... why don't I remember anything about... my journey back? Something doesn't feel right. Think back to when she and I separated.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong. Thank you, Guard. I hope that all of you will be able to overcome this disaster. But I can't remember anything after that. No matter how hard I think.
So wait, is it that conversation that took place at the end of last update where he went to go confront Evernight actually took place, actually chronologically takes place after this?
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking.
Is that Himiko's voice? And Mr. Yang?
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harmony.
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused.
Sounds about right.
But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
Oh, they're trying to get the Xianzhou Lafu to come out. Hell yeah.
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone,
Okay.
so there's a limit to what we can do.
Have I mentioned before that I hate the IPC?
What about Aventurine's
I mean,
chip,
Topaz
the mini
I'm fine with.
transmitter? Surely it can get through to the IPC
Pretty much
science.
all the rest of them that we've met so far I utterly despise.
Himiko,
Aventurine is
right.
mixed.
I've never
Mixed
seen you
mix.
this
Like,
anxious
he's just
before.
annoying, is what he is. Jade I don't like at all, period. No discussion needed.
I'm all right.
The others from the teaser
I'm
look
probably
like
just
complete
tired.
assholes as well.
Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time for distractions.
Which also, I'm just saying this, I saw an image on the Hoyo thing that scared me a lot or whatever, right? Because Kiana is still really the poster child for Honkai Impact 3, right? Literally the character shown on the app image. March is the poster child, the character shown on the app image for Honkai Star Rail, right? So both of them have connections to a Himiko, and now both of them have gotten a darker version of themselves transformation, with Kiana the Hersher of the Void and March Evernight. I really hope this doesn't end the same way that it did with Kiana and Himiko. I am really fucking hoping. I swear to God, Evernight, if you kill Himiko,
Right. Unfortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony.
What?
Am I dreaming? The parlor car feels so strange.
Is he like between existence and thought right now?
Are the voices coming from
He's
the
in the
passenger
imaginary
cabin?
plane right now. Story characters can be added to the team. No. I guarantee you the
It's
team I
hard to
have will be
believe
better.
that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphorius.
What?
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now?
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphorius' memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible before the other memo keepers arrive.
How about we don't have the other Memo Keepers arrive? It sounds like they would not be exactly the best of help here. Because while I trust you, Black Swan, somewhat, the other Memo Keepers, we've met another one, I don't exactly like him, and the others, it just really sounds like they're they would only do this for their own benefit, and their own benefit most likely is going to not be exactly all that good for us. So,
For example,
do we really
I
need
can
the
light
other
a
Memo
beacon
Keepers
in a
to
memory
arrive?
zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong to follow back home.
March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time. March already wasn't feeling very well when she and I set out. Even if this is a dream, I should still check on her.
It's really sweet how much Don Hong cares about March, dude. Like, even, like, again, how I said that I listened to the voice lines whenever I is put into other teams with other characters, which is put into a team with Don Hong. He's straight up just like, listen, if you go against March's wishes, like, he is so...
March, it's me. Well, there's no other choice. Sorry, March.
Is it just me, or is there more ice than before?
This isn't a dream after all.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hung should already be on his way back.
But the Express hasn't detected any traces of him.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with ulterior motives.
Evernight. Swear to God.
No, I've definitely seen them before, but I've lost that memory. The Memo Keeper's memetic entities are truly everywhere.
Don't worry. Normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he'll find a way out.
I don't think Evernight's a normal memo keeper, though. That could be a problem.
All he needs is a little concentration, patience, and resolve.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Don Hung has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
Don't worry, Don Hung, I'll take this for you.
We can do it!
Simple. Oh.
Is the trap now taken care of?
Don Hung!
Miss Himiko! I'm back, even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the memorial barrier. Although, it was not a wise decision to let a memo keeper of unknown origins board the Express.
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin. I wish I could have returned with better news.
Yeah.
Don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough for me.
Are she and March 7th really safe and sound?
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius' circumstances changed once again.
Yes, because time is dilated forward so much.
And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned.
Of course they do. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Nothing bad's happening, right? Oh wait, yeah.
Are you saying that she has been kidnapped by an unidentified Remembrance Pathstrider?
Yep. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that.
So you're saying that person's appearance is identical to March 7th?
Hair's a bit longer, but sure.
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar aura in the memory zone. We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you, if we sink too far into the Memoria tide of that Miss March,
what will happen?
Everyone here will be torn to pieces.
Evernight, again, all Marge wanted was to travel with the Astral Express. Like, actually. Not with the fucking memories of these people.
Please, trust me on this.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back her and the March we all know. I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction. But what roles do the remembrances intruders play in Amphorius?
Far too much. Pretty much the entire world is basically made up of memories. Far too much of an influence. Far too much.
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Madame Herta's help. As part of the deal, do you mind if I share them with you? All right then. Fourth mirror.
It's finally my turn to shine! Oh, this feels like such a grand occasion!
I didn't miss the mirrors, by the way. I forgot they were a thing.
It's really been too long since I last appeared.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant.
You sound really
They were the ones
annoying.
who helped you complete the spirit warp jump. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremist memo keepers.
Extremist memo keepers.
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror.
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are as proper as I am. Herta Space Station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken care of, and they are now trapped in the fourth mirror. How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42? There's still room for more.
That's not creepy at all.
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning. But when you piece them all together, you come to a conclusion that can't be ignored.
Great.
The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing.
That's gotta be bad. That has really gotta be bad.
In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
Yeah, that's really bad, actually.
The moment an Eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things.
It could also be a spectacular way to bring on the deaths of other eons, I'm assuming.
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Amphorius's firewall.
So, what did they decide to do?
Pull people into Amphorius.
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now, it seems that letting memo keepers guide the right people here was also part of the plan. This also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
They would not hesitate to associate with the destruction in order to salvage memories? Could they be the cremators?
I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here. The majority of memo keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos.
Oh, so she's just so they're just a massive fucking core flame of world bearing. Understood.
Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why memo snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station. Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the eons. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now, they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering, because your involvement will certainly influence Iron Tomb's final outcome.
You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance. Is what she's doing related to these memo snatchers?
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past. Combined with what we know now, I have reason to suspect that the flash of power came from
March.
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter Amphorius.
Okay.
At present, we've lost contact with her. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation within Amphorius. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed.
Yes.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally found your way back home!
Yes, conductor. I'm back. It's just...
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers.
I highly doubt that that's actually a good thing.
Their projections are in the parlor car.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Okay, never mind.
Himiko, you seem to be feeling much better now. And Dan Hung, it's great to be able to talk to you. Once again, we owe Madame Herta a huge favor.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise.
I bet she would.
Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dan Hung, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered the bodies of you and Miss Trailblazer.
Okay.
The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact.
Was it March protecting us?
Most likely.
Our
I feel
preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first.
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphorius?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall after the law was amended. But now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication for outsiders.
So we have no way of contacting her. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year of waiting for her.
Possibly more.
Don Hung, what are you thinking?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially, then does that mean only she and I have the travel permit for Amphorius right now?
Oh.
That is a logical inference, Mr. Dan Hung.
Mr. Screwlum, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphorius?
You want to go back? That is far too risky.
I feel like there's more risk involved if we don't.
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here.
We can't lose you again, Don Hung.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get her and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
God fucking damn it.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Yeah. I mean, he is going down the path of preservation now.
Well, I suppose there's no point in trying to dissuade you.
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to bring the Express crew back together. No one will be left behind.
Please, please let know. Oh, what are we seeing right now?
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmorial Palace. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
No.
Losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey, until your
Shut your
radiant
mouth.
arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer. The cosmos is safe once more because...
Shush!
Hey! Incoming train broadcast! Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin! Make your way to the parlor car! It's time to pick our next stop!
No, it fucking ain't.
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meeting. I'm wide awake and feeling great.
It's Evernight. It is just a fucking.
What's this?
All you're doing is making an illusion of this shit. No. This is not what I fucking want.
Who left this note? Strange. It's like I... March. When did she leave this here? I didn't hear a thing. Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. Huh? There's a new painting here. All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprises pop up? Better step forward and take
one of those
a closer
gateway
look.
paintings from fucking Penacony.
Keep it down. I think I found her.
Oh.
Who's there?
I'm gonna have to end this video here. I'm gonna have to end this video here because I'm really sorry. Yeah, Evernight. You right there. You right there. Evernight. This is not what March would have wanted. Anyway, though. So yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be fucking playing this for like the rest of the night. Ignatus Veda Cognitius. I'll see you next time.